My name is Lauren Fenmore, and I will be talking about how emotions can spread, which is just another subject area that a lot of people look into who are social psychologists. Now, I think one of the first questions to ask is it possible? Can emotions really spread from person to person? And my answer to that is yes, it can. Now, there are two different steps into these emotions spreading. The first one is mimicry. And mimicry is when someone imitates another person's actions or behaviors, their facial expressions or vocal inflections. And this generally then can lead to emotional contagion. Emotional contagion is when one mimics another's behaviors, and that then eventually leads to them feeling the same emotions. So, for example, if someone is smiling in response to someone else, generally activating and stimulating those muscles will make them feel happier. Also, this is something that can happen both consciously and subconsciously. So that just means whether they're aware of it or they don't realize that it's happening to them or that they're having this occur to someone else. And this can also be both positive and negative emotions. So it can be happy, just different positivity, or just if they're upbeat or they have a positive outlook on things. But it can also be negative emotions. So if they're upset or angry or they're just being very negative about life. And there have been many studies done over this. So, for example, it's been found that people naturally mimic other people. And that can be their behaviors, just their emotions, just anything. But they found that it's natural for us to mimic others. Also, it's been found that laughter is the most contagious behavior. So, generally when you're with someone, if they start laughing, it's been found that other people around them are more likely to start laughing as well. And this can then lead to a more positive attitude because they are activating those smiling muscles. In addition, it's been found that experiences are generally intensified when they're shared with another person. So in a study, it was found that when one ate bitter chocolate by themselves, they rated it lower than if they rated the bitter chocolate and ate it while with someone else, whether they were just in the room or they were eating it with them. And this was also done and found the same results when eating sweet chocolate, that they scored it higher and more sweet and more satisfying if they were with someone else. Lastly, it was found that emotions spread while working in group settings. So if you have someone in your group who has a very high work ethic, that they're very positive and encouraging to other people, generally that is spread throughout the group. So the other people in the group then adopt that same work ethic. And this can happen both in that positive way, that they do have a good work ethic, or in a negative way, where they don't work as well, and they're not as positive on things, they don't get things done. So their productivity is definitely decreased. So emotional contagion is something that does exist. You do spread your emotions from person to person, and this can happen whether you're aware of it or not. But it is good to know, in a way, so that you're not spreading negative emotions to other people all the time, that you're spreading a positive message. Next, Sarah will be talking about Ebola and its panic expressions with other people.